This is gentle yoga and meditation. We're going to sit today in a nice, comfortable seated position. Whatever that means for you, your legs can be crossed, you can take a leg to the side, or your legs out in front of you. And we're just going to start rolling through the shoulders. Just loosening up any tension. While you're here, try to ground your seat bones into the ground and lift the crown of your head all the way up into the sky. So you think about the counter forces of the earth drawing you in and the universe drawing you up. So make any little movements through the shoulders, through the neck, through the spine that feel good. Start feeling into your breath. And then whenever you're ready, just reverse the direction of that rotation, of the shoulder rotation, breathing into it. Good. And then just start bicycle pedaling out. So one shoulder's up, the other shoulder's down. Just move through that at whatever pace is comfortable for you. Trying to stay grounded through the spine and lifted at the same time. Grounding through the seat bones and lifting through the crown of your head. Good. And then whenever you're ready, just go the other way with those bicycle pedals. Continuing to breathe through it. Good, and come to a nice neutral position. We're going to squeeze the shoulders up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Deep breath in. Exhale, side out, and just release those shoulders out. We're going to do that 2 more times. Squeeze those shoulders up by your ears. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Deep breath in. Exhale, release and side out. 1 more time. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Deep breath in. Exhale, side out. And then just make little movements side to side with your head. Really just stretching out through the neck, lengthening through the spine. And now just neutralize your spine, ground those seat bones into the earth. Lift up through the crown of your head. And we're going to extend our arms out. Just imagine that somebody's pulling your fingers from both sides of the room. And we're thinking about grounding those seat bones into the earth. Relaxing your eyes, whether that means closing your eyes or a soft, comfortable gaze. Then start placing your thumb and your index finger together as you stretch out your other fingers. And then move towards your thumb and your middle finger pressing together. And keep stretching out your fingers and your arms. And then move to the thumb and the ring finger pressing together. And to the thumb and the pinky finger pressing together. And then move back up to the thumb and the ring finger pressing together. And the thumb and the middle finger pressing together. And the thumb and the index finger pressing together. And now move to the thumb and the nail of the index finger. And the thumb and the nail of the middle finger. And the thumb and the nail of the ring finger. And the thumb and the nail of the pinky finger. And then moving back up to the thumb and the nail of the ring finger. And the thumb and the nail of the middle finger. And the thumb and the nail of the index finger. And now stretching all fingers out nice and long. Your arms are long, your back is straight. Stay here and think about your intention for your practice today. Something that's benefiting yourself, and all beings everywhere. Just take a few more breaths, just thinking about that intention, benefiting yourself and all those around you. And on your next inhalation, inhale your palms all the way up. Let your palms touch at the top. And now we're going to exhale, twisting to one side, whatever side you naturally want to come to. Let your arms come down. And we're just going to stay in this twist for 5 deep breaths. With each exhalation, try to twist even deeper, twisting even your eyeballs. Make sure that spine stays nice and long. Good. One more deep breath in. And on your exhalation, come back to center and then inhale your arms back up. And now we're going to exhale, twist the other way. We're moving with the breath. The exhalation can take us even deeper, twisting even those eyeballs. Good. One more deep breath in. And the exhalation is going to bring us back to center. Now we're just going to do a seated cat-cow. So let your spine round and then arc. Exhale, round into your spine. Inhale, arc it up. Just moving with your breath. If you're not at my pace, that's okay. Just whatever works for you. Rounding and arcing. Good, just a few more. Just undulating through that spine. Good. And then the next time that your back is rounded, let your feet come out in front of you. And then place your hands behind your legs and just start thinking about leaning back slightly with your arms, holding onto your legs, staying here just a moment, breathing, feeling your balance. If you can, see if you can lift up your feet and then maybe even take your hands off of your legs. And just breathe here and hold for 5 breaths, wherever you're at. Good. One more deep breath in. And on the exhalation, place your hands back onto your legs, tuck your tailbone in, and then slowly round all the way down to your mat. If you need to make any little adjustments, coming onto the center of your mat, hug your knees in, start circling your hips with your hands onto your legs. Circle. Breathe. Good. Just a few more of this direction, and then we're going to switch the direction. And then just whenever you're ready, as you feel guided, go the other way. Circle your hands onto your knees, move through those hips. Keep breathing. Good, and then bring it back to center. Find the soles of your feet together. Use your elbows to press your legs open, stretching out through your inner thighs, and just breathe through this. Good, 2 more deep breaths. Keep using those elbows, stretch your inner thighs. And on your exhalation, keep your right leg with you. Let your left leg go long onto the mat. And then place your hands behind your thigh. Make sure that it's not on your knee, a little bit below your knee. Hug that leg in. We're going to just try to lengthen and bend through this long leg. Anywhere that's not on your knee, go above your knee if you wanted to. We're actually going to walk our hands up there in a little bit. So just lengthen and bend, hugging into that leg, warming up our hamstring. Good. We're going to take about 3 more bend and lengthens, and then we're going to keep that leg straight. And the next time that right leg is straight, stay there, just hug it in and see if you can walk up a little bit higher onto your leg. Keep that foot flexed and just hug that leg in towards your opposite shoulder. So if you're with me, it's your right leg hugging it in towards your left shoulder. Stay here, that foot stays flexed. Extend through the heel, breathe. Good. And now start circling the ankle on that right side as you hug in. And then reverse the direction of that ankle circle. Good. And now we're going to bend this right knee and just start hugging it in. This is like rocking your baby. So hug your right arm onto that right knee, or just same arm to knee, and then just gently rock it side to side, holding onto your heel at the same time with the opposite hand. Just warming up that hip, breathing, feeling into the hip flexor, the IT bands. Good. 2 more deep breaths, and then we're going to come into a figure 4. All right, now we're going to let this knee on the right side open up. Take your left leg and then start placing that leg right in line with your ankle. Keep your right foot flexed and gently press onto your right leg as you hold onto your foot on that right foot. So we're start warming up a little bit deeper into that hip flexor, into all of that space right here that usually gets tight onto us. We're just going to gently press into it. And then whenever you're ready, if it's available for you, hug your left leg in and start using your right elbow to deepen that stretch. And just stay here and breathe. If you wanted to, you could circle the ankle on your left side. Just breathe into any resistance, any tension, breathe through it. And then if you are circling the ankle, make sure you go the other way just whenever you're ready. All right, now we're going to fully cross the right leg over the left and take both legs as far as you can over to the left side. If you need to, you could put a block or a pillow there. And let your arms come out into a T position with your palms facing up. Look the opposite direction that your legs are going. And breathe. Good, one more breath here. And now we're just gonna take those legs all the way over to the other side. Remember, if you wanted to, you could put a block or a pillow under those knees. Make sure your spine is nice and long and look the opposite direction that the legs are going. Your palms are staying out into that T position, facing up. Good, one more breath here. And on your exhalation, bring it back to your center, uncross your legs, hug yourself in, and then roll through the hips with your hands onto your knees. Just like we were doing before, just making sure everything resets appropriately. Good, and then just go the other way. And now we're gonna keep our left leg with us, let the right leg go long, or just make sure you're doing your other side. And then start bending and lengthening into this. Contracting and lengthening into that hamstring. Make sure you're hugging below the knee. Actually, I meant above the knee. You don't want to be on the knee. So it's a little bit more onto your hamstring area. And just breathe into it. Good, 2 more. And then the next time that your leg is long, keep it long, start pointing and flexing. And then try to keep your foot flexed and just hug in. You could do little pulses, or you could just hug in deeply. We're going to take about 5 deep breaths here, and then we're going to start circling the ankle. All right, if you can, walk your hands up a little bit higher and then just circle through the ankle. Breathe through it. This is where our leg is just going to stay straight. You still don't want to be on your knee, but you could go past the knee. Good. And then just whenever you're ready, make sure you give it some attention the other way. And then we're just gonna hug it in. Just like a one-sided cradling your baby. Holding onto your knee and your heel. Breathe. Let that hip move around. And then we're gonna come into our figure 4, letting that left ankle cross over your right knee, hugging your right leg, let your left elbow deepen the stretch, and you have your option to rotate the ankle on the right side. Let the left foot stay flexed. That helps protect all of the ligaments in your knee. Good, and then if you are circling your ankle, make sure you go both directions. And then relax your feet, fully cross the left over the right leg, and then let both legs go over to the right side with your arms coming out into a T position, the palms facing up. Straighten out your spine and look the opposite direction that your legs are going. If you needed to, you could put a pillow or a block under those legs and breathe. Good. One more deep breath in. And the exhalation, just going to take those legs all the way over to the other side. Let your shoulders ground, let your arms tee out, palms facing up. Just look the opposite direction of those legs and breathe. Good. One more deep breath in. And the exhalation is going to bring the legs back to center, uncross. Take a few more of those circles through the hips, with your hands onto your knees. Going one way and the other way. And then take your hands behind your legs, rock yourself up and find a comfortable seated position. Now, if you don't feel comfortable meditating in a seated position, you could come onto your back, but just keep your knees bent. And then I like to sit either onto a block or a pillow, which just kind of helps my hips open up evenly. And then I usually place my hands together in a prayer position, or you could also place your hands in your lap, wherever is comfortable for you. So just make a few little last movements to feel good and comfortable. Just stay here for a few minutes and just relax and try to find a comfortable, relaxed position so that we can meditate. Bring your awareness and our attention to our breath. We're going to start thinking about inhaling for the count of 1, and then exhaling for the count of 1. Now we're going to inhale for the count of 2, and exhale for the count of 2. We're working our way up to the count of 3 on the inhalation. And exhale for the count of 3. Inhale the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now inhale the count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now exhale the count of 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale the count of 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale the count of 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going all the way up to 10. Inhale the count of 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now just let your breath naturally do what it wants to do. You can keep counting if you like. Try to continue to focus on your breath. With steady inhalations and exhalations. Letting the stomach body help. Keep grounding your energy into the earth. And letting that breath expand you into the universe. Thinking of the peace within you. Knowing that that peace within you is contagious. It's going to expand all around you. Everyone that you know and that you see will feel that peace within you. And they will find the peace within themselves by just seeing the peace within you. Start bringing your awareness to the space around you. You can make little movements, looking side to side. When you're ready, inhale, reach your arms all the way up. And bring it around to your heart center. 2 more times. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, circle it around into your heart. 1 more time. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, circle it around into your heart center. Namaste.